First of all, I had 5 months of evaluations at the VA. I had my girl of my life who I left that came to see me, and I'm not there. I mean, she's gorgeous, but she's there. And my parents are all standing there. And the church that I went to, there was the psychiatrist in town, was a Catholic Irish guy, and he wanted me to come work for him. You know, it's like I didn't hear anything they were talking about. I was not there. I was angry. I knew, you know, everything about the war and the bullshit and the craziness, and there's a million stories I don't have time to tell you. And I'm sitting there, and I didn't relate to any of that. And so eventually, two of my sergeants out here kept calling me from LA saying, hey, come out. They were at USC. I could relate to them. And the more they called me, as soon as I was able to get my compensation, evaluation, and everything done through the VA back there, my girl and I bought a truck and a camper, and I figured I'd just come out for a month. The journey was incredible. I mean, everything happened. Fun, sad, insane, people that I met. And I had my girl, I had everything I owned in the back of my camper. That was it. I was away, nobody's asking me questions. So I find the house where all these guys are staying, pull in. I mean, the reunion was like unbelievable. And I was just happy to be around. It felt for the first 5 months I was back. My girl was standing back. She didn't know what was going on. And all of a sudden, Frazier, one of my sergeants, says, look, we got this cocktail party over at USC. The top psychiatrist in the world is speaking tonight. I want to introduce my commanding officer or whatever. I'm in jeans. I'm in a knit shirt. In the 5 months, I had grown chops out like that. I don't know where they were going. My hair was just everywhere, you know, covering the scars on my head. I'm on a morphine extract and drinking just to relax. And I'm wearing, I don't even know what kind of shoes I had on, goofy shoes. Everybody's in a suit. I go over to USC with him. We're just sitting there, and Dr. Philip May, the #1 psychiatrist of the world, comes over to meet me. And he looked through all of that and said, I heard you were a mental health officer in Vietnam, and the rest was history. He let me ventilate, and I went on and on and on. He says, you know, but we got to do something about it. We don't know what to do with you guys. These kids are coming back. They're being misdiagnosed. I know they're not schizophrenic. Experts. These guys are angry. They're, you know, whatever. We didn't have a diagnosis then. What we do, we call it post-traumatic stress. That didn't exist. They were either psychotic or they were character disorders. So he throws this line on me and says, look, you can come work for me in psychiatry. You just come work under me. I'll give you a temporary slot. No way. I'm heading to San Francisco. Drive up to San Francisco. I was like, wow. I couldn't believe this. This guy must be nuts. Headed up to San Francisco where I wanted to go. I wanted to spend some time up there. I'd been there on leave before I left. Got up there, had a place to stay. All of a sudden, I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting at a pool. I've just come out of the most incredible year of a life. I've survived. And it's 5 months later, and my girl is itsy to settle down. You know, she's young. She's 6 years younger than me. She's 19. I'm 20. I'll be 26 in a month, and I'm just hanging. I've never done that in my life. I thought it would be great. Every day, Phil May would call me. Every day, my sergeant gave him the number, and within 3 weeks, I was clashing with my girl. We decided we'd go down for the summer, get a job, she'd get a job, and I've never looked back.